obviously me and you are both hip hop fans, and so we talk a lot about these young dudes. You know, me and you have had personal conversations about some of these young cats, and so Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine got beef. You know, they both colorful dread type dudes, and I guess
Well, they
the
used to be
latest,
homies.
yeah, they used to be boys, and they've been having like telephone beef the last few weeks. Well, I guess now 6ix9ine is saying that Trippie Redd has slept with Danielle Bergozzi, I believe her name is, Bad Baby, the Catch Me Outside girl,
Danielle
and
Bergoli.
Bergoli. And so you said at the time that Trippie Redd would have slept with her, she would have been 15 or 16, and he would have been 17ish, or
Yeah, he
what?
would
What
have
is
been. They would have both been minors. Like it wouldn't have been like what it would be right now if he did
right? So
it.
no charges, no statutories, nothing like that. What did you think about it? I think it's okay. First of all, I'm sorry. I think it's corny to talk about some other dude's sexual exploits. Like, what kind of shit is that? That's weird. And it also tells me I know 6ix9ine actually had a case where they said he slept with a 13-year-old at one point.
Right.
So this also feels to me like he's trying to like cover something up he feels bad about. I didn't like it. It was real gross to me. Like, I
I feel
mean,
like he was drawing more attention to it, and that's not what he intended. But like, or maybe it is. But like, I would not try to talk about topics like this if I had a history like he did.
precisely my point. And that's what I was confused about. I'm like, you really want to bring this back up? Like, people just started to forget about the fact that you had this thing happen to you. And I saw an interview with him about the situation where they say he allegedly slept with a 13-year-old, and he did seem remorseful. I mean,
He
I
did seem
can't.
remorseful, except
Yeah.
when then on his music when he didn't. Right, that he released right after, where he said he would totally do some more shit like that.
Oh, see,
That's the one. I
I
mean, if
didn't
you
hear.
listen to the music, that's my kind of thing. Is like that. That's kind of fucked up for like if you're like the family of that victim, and you hear a song like that, and he's making a lot of money off it. You know what I mean?
See, that goes back to, so we had a conversation before we started the podcast, and we were talking about being these extreme people and being successful, because that's the, actually we were talking about J. Cole, and I just listened. He did an interview to Angie Martinez where he was talking about like becoming this like caricature, or becoming this like this thing, this being, that's loud, colorful being, and then like you almost don't exist as a person after that, because you're so like Trump. Like we talked about that. Like, he's not a person anymore. He's this character. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, yeah, you're gonna be wealthy, but like, I don't think it's worth it. Like, these dudes can never have a normal life now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No, and they kind of got robbed of their childhood in a sense,
Yeah,
if you really
yeah,
think about that.
yeah. They both come from broken homes, I believe. I'm not sure about Trippie Redd's background, but I know 6ix9ine comes from a real broken
Yeah,
home.
6ix9ine had to be the man at a young age, so he probably never had that chance, anyways.
And in some ways, I respect dude. Like,
Yeah, if you look at his story, I have heavy respect.
and then you're not afraid to do crazy things if nobody ever has your back. If you never have support, like, what's being crazy? That's nothing.
I mean, it was this or not much else for 6ix9ine, if you
Yeah.
really
So
look at it. So that's, I mean, and that's the same thing with his story. I'm not saying not to excuse him or anything, but I say the same thing. Remember when Kodak Black and XX Extension were in the exact same position as these two about a year ago?
well, one thing I'm seeing is it's a lot of fucked up kids, man. A lot of these rap kids, they
Well,
got
I think it's no worse than before. I think it's just now they have the ability to be like unedited, showing themselves on the
yeah,
internet
raw.
to
They
everybody.
can
You
be
know?
raw. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because back in the day, you didn't have all this access, so it's covered up a little bit. But now you see it, like,
Yeah.
boom.
You couldn't have no presidential scandal today like you did with JFK. Like, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
would
we all
never happen
know
nowadays.
JK with what he was getting into. So yeah, yeah. For sure, man. So what we got next on the docket, bruh? What's
Oh, and I just want to point out actually, so
Oh,
there
my bad.
is the advances on this story. So 6ix9ine said Trippie Red did that shit. Trippie Red said like, "Oh, you're gross for saying that." Like nothing like that even happened. Bad Baby came forth and she said nothing like that happened, but we did kiss, and there was romance between us, but he was under 18. Just so everybody knows, that is the kind of like where it's all at.
Well, and to me, like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, people have also been for a while. This is the one that's carried the most weight. I kind of believe that, but I actually think that could be true. I like to think that she's actually still just a little girl. She's probably, I don't know, I don't want to pry or anything like that, but I don't think that, they said when she was in an NBA YoungBoy video, there was all these rumors saying that she slept with YoungBoy, and when she was in that Kodak Black video, who's the first rapper to really put her in a video, and that really gave her a lot of clout in hip hop. I kind of feel like after that happened, everyone was like, maybe she is cool. I don't know, because everybody hated her at first. Now all of a sudden she's kind of popular, but um, people were claiming that he slept with her too. You know what I mean? Like anytime they
Well,
put her in that position, So I don't know if I necessarily, I don't know. Just those are my observations.
Well, I think she's a cautionary tale for anybody, black, white, male, female, thinking about getting into hip hop. Well, excuse me, not male, female. Any females, black, white, Latino, whatever, thinking about getting into hip hop, especially at a young age. So first of all, she starts from a place. Her whole existence in fame starts from a place of being disrespectful to her mother. It's like that little Tay thing. I wish I would have added that. That little Tay thing. You
Oh,
seen
what about
that?
her? That she's fake?
Oh yeah, we'll save that. But so anyway, you come from this disrespectful place, and she has a large chest. I mean, I'm not trying to be gross in it, but
Yeah, she
is she
does.
wears, is she wears the push-up bras and things like that.
That's why
So
they.
when
That's
you
how she
step
gets so many clicks. That's a huge part of it.
well, and she's a sexualized child. She's sexualized. So now every time she's around any male, especially a male in power, like in a video where she's dancing, there's always gonna be speculation of that. And we talk about selling your soul, we talk about like giving up too much. Like she'll never get to be a child now. Her whole childhood is gone. And now she has to deal with adult problems and adult situations. And I just think it's a cautionary tale. I mean, the glamour is shit, man. It seems like it can eat you alive. You know what I'm saying? So
Real shit.